Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Now, I found something I wasn't expecting to find the other day. And when I started out in photography, I went and did a postgraduate degree in photography at Birmingham City University. And part of that, I had to film a promo video about what I wanted to get out of photography. And I thought this video had been lost, and it was filmed in 2015, so this is like just over 10 years ago. And I've just now found it, and I just thought this would be really cool to just see what has changed, what's done, and also show you guys that you can do this as well. And I kind of thought this would be really cool to kind of have a reflect back and kind of show you what it was like for me 10 years ago starting out to now, where I own my own studio. Obviously, we're doing videos, we're doing commercial jobs, we do fashion shoots all the time. I thought it'd be really interesting to kind of look at this video and kind of see how much has actually changed. So I'm just going to get that up. It's a good start. Same logo. Got this behind the lens. Wow. So this was my village hall that we used to film this shoot. And yeah, this is Nikki, who also worked here for a bit doing marketing. It's a model called Pelly Rocker.
I first got into photography when
oh wow, God, I look so young. Oh, spotty as well.
As a product designer, and I wanted
yeah, so this 4-light setup I've been trying to do for ages. So when I started, I didn't even have a proper studio. I was using flash guns with umbrellas, which you can see at the back here. And we were using umbrellas a hell of a lot. And we only had, I think it was like 2 studio lights, which were these Interfit 300s, which we got from Jessup's, which has now gone bankrupt. And they were the only 2 things I actually had. And there was a beauty dish. I think this boom arm wasn't even mine at the time. But yeah, so when I started out, I was doing a lot of village hall. I didn't have a studio, so I was hiring out village halls because they're so cheap to like hire, and they've normally got really high ceilings too. So if you ever start out, don't think you got to get your own studio. Like, hire out places and just see if you can store it there. Because I think I was hiring out this place for like £10 an hour, maybe less. Yeah, so if you are going to start out in doing this, like, just a quick little tip is, yeah, hire out village halls. They're really cheap.
New and creative. I only took it more seriously about 2 years ago.
And I still talk like this.
A really cheap studio kit. I think it cost me about £100.
Yeah, so that's the Interfit kit.
My good friend Hannah.
So this is my friend Hannah, who I used to live with. And she used to help me out massively when I started out, like trying out new ideas, testing lighting, etc. And she used to be my boss when I used to be a chef as well. So if you are starting out as well, like get friends to test shoots out on. And Hannah was amazing for that. So I owe Hannah a lot for this, because without Hannah I wouldn't have had this career, because she was always like allowing me to trial out ideas and lighting ideas and things. So yeah, it's just amazing seeing this image again. I haven't seen this in years, and I think this shot specifically was actually my conservatory. So what we had to do was wait till it was pitch black, so like 9 o'clock at night in the summer, and then do these shoots using soft boxes here.
From the images that were taken, then more people were interested in having photos taken from me, and it's just continued from there, really.
Wow. A bit overexposed. Let's see, is it overexposed? Oh yeah. Yeah, you could tell I'm still an amateur here. Very bleached out. Yeah, very bright. But it's why we're always learning. We're always learning something new. We're always learning. But it was a really cool shoot. I do remember. That's better. Yeah. Okay. That kick light really needs to turn down.
To me as a photographer has been my granddad. He used to always film myself and my cousins growing up. Now that I do photography.
Yeah. So my granddad was a massive influence on me for photography. He used to always document me and my cousin growing up, and I've even got a tattoo with a camera similar to his, as a bit of a memory. And yeah, and he used to inspire me all the time, really encouraging. So I'm glad he actually got a mention in this, because sadly he passed away soon after I got this studio. But it was a lovely moment for him to watch me get to this point where I think it's 7 or 8 years ago we then got this studio. So I'm really, really pleased he got a mention there.
Showing him my work, and I get his opinion on it, and
yeah.
I always know
Oh yeah,
pretending
to look busy.
He says, "That's actually all right."
That's actually all right. Wow. Yeah, I like that shot. Okay, that's overexposed again.
What I find is unique about me is I try and capture you as a person. I think a lot of my work, especially the family portrait, reflects through it. I also find that I like to get to know people and also have fun.
So that was a really cool shoot. So Nikki was doing the makeup for this video, also did that makeup. Gemma still does shoots with us at the studio, and she's even been in a few videos too. Yeah. God, I can't believe I found this video.
I see in the future that I'd like to move further into beauty and fashion.
Oh wow! So yeah, I want to get further into beauty and fashion, and we've done it. We do events every single week. We do so many shoots a month. We probably do about 15-20 shoots a month with group shoot events and workshops, and then of course I do all the commercial stuff. So wow, even 10 years ago I wanted to do it, because normally when you start in photography you end up doing this family photo shoot, wedding direction, which I was doing, but I didn't think I'd get this heavy into the fashion and beauty stuff, especially owning my own studio doing that. So this is really cool to actually hear it's still there.
Owning my own studio as well. Hopefully get more well known around here. Really.
Get more well known around here. So we do get people coming from all over the place, but that's really cool. I haven't watched that in years. Wow. Yeah, it's quite emotional seeing that. Yeah, it's just, trying to be a photographer is not going to be a year thing. It's going to take you time to build up portfolios, learn and everything. And that was literally done as a final year project for uni, for one of the modules to get this certificate thing. So I think kind of taking it out of that is quite interesting, seeing that I did want to do what I'm doing now, and I've now done it. I am doing fashion and beauty events. I am still inspired by my grandparents too, especially the drive they actually had for wanting me to be doing well. But yeah, that was just really cool. Just reflecting on that. I don't think our model here is actually modelling anymore. I'll have to try and find out.
Owning my own studio as well.
But yeah, owning my own studio. So I got this studio 3 or 4 years later. So I was still hiring out village halls for quite a while, doing this. But yeah, that looked really cool.
Get more well known.
I can't believe we had to use the studio light modelling bulb to actually light up me. And I don't know why the strip lights in the background. And I was told by the guy that filmed this is don't look directly into camera and look slightly past it. So I'd be looking here, and I kind of found that really weird. I think I had to get someone sat the other side so I could actually do this. But yeah, I've got more mousy blonde hair than grey. That's another massive change. But let's just see if there's any other bits. Yeah, I was really proud of these photos. I remember taking these ones when I first started out, and yeah, wow, I haven't even looked at those in years, and it was such simple lighting there. Then there was a bit. I think this is kind of like a split lighting effect, but that looks really cool as well. Yeah, thank you, Hannah, for that. But yeah, you can tell how much that actually changed. Like even now, instantly looking at that, you can tell it's overexposed. And back then, the naivety of just not the naivety, the inexperience of not seeing that that was actually wrong at the time. Because now, doing shoots so much more often, we see these things immediately. And I do remember when I started, especially for these model shoots, I was more like the wow, we got this incredible, beautiful shot, and kind of everything else kind of fell second or third. And yeah, little common mistakes like this got actually missed. The lights were way too bright, or the camera settings should have been changed. I'm not really a fan of this when it transitions from the beauty dish grid into different sections, but
Inspiration to me as a photographer has been my granddad.
yeah.
He used to.
Do you know what? Would it be really cool to do a video of how I actually started in photography, and then you guys can then kind of see how I started and progressed to where I am now? Yeah, that would be interesting to actually do. But I kind of thought we'd do this video because I had no thoughts growing up I'd ever be a photographer. I had no ambition of being a photographer when I was younger. It all came way later, probably about 12 or 13 years ago now. So 2012 is when I started, so in 2016. Wow. Yeah, so 14 years ago was when I then first picked up a camera. And I didn't think anything would come of it. I just thought it was a fun hobby. It was creative. It was getting me out the house. I was kind of enjoying watching Carl Taylor's videos as well, learning that, and then trying to replicate it. So even this lighting setup, if we can find it, try and grab a still of it. Yeah, that I was trying to do one of his beauty shots, but obviously I didn't have the studio lights, so I was trying to do it with flash guns, trying to make my own interpretation of it. So yeah, even now I still use this lighting setup, but obviously with the correct kit now. But yeah, it's quite cool watching this, just seeing those early influences still. You know, Carl Taylor, my granddad being mentioned, and what I wanted to get out of photography 10 years ago, and yeah, kind of done it. I mean, I'm not where I want to be. I want to be have a bigger studio, be even more well known. Work with some bigger clients, but just seeing this is just really like humbling, kind of like, wow, this is how you started and you had that ambition then. Yeah, so kind of, yeah, I'm just going to go back, like, it's just really cool seeing where you started and what you wanted to achieve, and now seeing that you've actually done it. I know it's taken me 10 years. People can do it quicker, people can maybe take longer. You don't know what everyone's life situations are like, but I just really love that you could actually just see this and see how I started. And yeah, that's really cool to actually see. And I've changed a lot since then. Back then I used to work in kitchens, so I was quite gobby. I wasn't that always reliable. But the only thing I was obsessed with was photography. So that's just really cool to just see that actually happening. That I've now achieved what I wanted to actually achieve. And guys, you can do this. You can do that. All you got to do this year, so at the start of 2026, when I've recorded this, just pick up a camera and just go out and take pictures. Give things a go. Come on one of our workshops, come on one of our group shoots, or go somewhere if it's closer to you, or if you are able, just pick up a camera, go out, take pictures, because you never know what you are going to achieve. And if you told me 10 years ago, I'd be exactly where I am now, talking to you guys on YouTube, doing amazing creative events, workshops, teaching others, teaching a whole community of people photography, I probably would have laughed at you. And I've done it, and I don't want this being like I've done it video, but I want to show you like anything's possible. You can set a goal 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or last year, and you can achieve it. And just give it a go. Just give it a go, guys. So yeah, so I kind of thought that was a bit of a cool trip down memory lane, something a little bit different, I know, again. But I hope you have enjoyed that. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers, guys.